Hello, everyone. This is Philippe Michel. So, this friend of mine, he sent me this lab. That's a triangle. The topology is a triangle with six villains. Villain 10 here, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. But he said 40 and 50 can ping each other. Um, and he said, I believe all that section can ping each other, but 10, 20, 30 cannot ping villain 60 and vice versa. So, so I'm gonna do some troubleshooting and see what's going on. Okay, to see how I can make that work. But before that, let me show other project that I've worked on. So this is a project that involves some, you know, protocol, some like LACP between those um, distribution layers, and I believe I configured some security access list, um, and but I had to write the method of procedures. So it's nothing fancy. It's just that I took my time to write down the methods of procedures. It took me a while, a couple of hours, and in total 14 pages. Okay. So, well, of course, so when I plug that, paste that on the CLI, certain things did not work. So I had to go back to the CLI, um, troubleshoot what's going on, and fix the method of procedures that we call map. So that's one thing. Another project that I've worked on is this project with it's a three-tier architecture with core layer, core switches, distribution layer, and uh, access layer. So I believe well, that's the ISP up there. This is with the core router. I assign I configured DHCP, and with those, I believe there are a couple of other protocols like STP, um, and let me see what else. I believe I had a server as well. That's a DNS server, so that those PCs can not only ping the IP address but the name, because DNS, it translate names to IP address or IP address to name. So that's another project, but it was too long to record that. And the main beast, it's a headquarter with a couple of branches. That's the headquarter here. That's a data center with firewalls. I believe I used um, ASA 5506X, um, with VLAN 20, and well, that's the branch one, the branch two, and that's the carrier with a different AS autonomous system. So there was a lot of BGP and OSPF as well, and other all type of security. So that's a couple of projects that I've worked on. But so let's go back to that lab and see why um, this section cannot ping that section. So let me check. Let me start with um, let me check with that show IP OSPF interface interface brief. Okay, I can see there is only one um, area that OSPF was advertised. So 192.168.60.1, 192.168.60.1. So on that switch, okay, so this network and this network have not been advertised. So okay, so let me close that in the meantime. Let me see for on this switch. Let me to show IP route. Okay, I see 192 OSPF right here, 192.668.40.50. Let me see what we have here. We have 192.30.40.50. Well, 20 and 10 are not advertised, neither that network 10.0.2.0/29. Yeah, okay. So we have to configure that as well. Um, so I'm not gonna worry about that. So let me see. Okay, so let me ping. That's one. Let me see. This is okay. This is static add. Okay, this is static 60.100. So let me go here and do some. Let me do ping minus t. I'm gonna keep it running. That 60.100. So I know it's gonna be unreachable, but I'm gonna keep it running. Um, so first I have to advertise OSPF. Um, Let me see. Conf t. Actually, let me do show run pipe section OSPF. So I see network 10.0.0.0.0.0. That's 7. Okay, 192.168. Okay, so he did some route summarization with 192 networks, but 10.0.0.0. Oh, okay. So I believe it tried to do route um, summarization as well, but that's not gonna work with. That's not enough IP address. Um, because we have 10.0.2.0, 10.0.1.0 network. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna conf t router. What was it? Router OSPF1, OSPF1. Um, so let me remove that. So there are two ways to go about that. I can do route summarization, but I would have to give it /16. That would be 10.0.0.0.0.255.255. But since I love to, when it comes to OSPF, I love um, to give each network its own wildcard mask. Okay, so I'm gonna go about that instead of doing the route summarization. So I'm gonna go, I say no, paste that, Control A. I'm gonna remove that. Okay, so if I do show run, section OSPF. Um, oh, oh, I did not remove it. Control N, no. Okay, do show run pipe section OSPF. Okay, so I removed that. So now I'm gonna go back. Um, so we have 10.0.1.0. I'll do that instead. 10.0.1.0. I give it and the wildcard mask is .7 because it's a 20/29 cider notation. So network that, and on this interface we have 10.0.2. So I would give 10.0.2 interface. Okay, so if I do show run section, okay, so which means on this switch, um, I have for VLAN 60, I have 192.60, I have 10.0.10, 10.0.20. Okay, let me save that to WR. Okay, let me do add. Okay, so that doesn't, okay, let me see, can it ping now? Actually, no, let me see, let me go. Show IP OSPF interface brief. Okay, so we have those three networks. Okay, on OSPF, show IP route. Okay, not yet. I don't see OSPF established. Okay, I believe it's because on this interface I have not configured that interface yet. Yeah. Okay, so let me close that. Okay, so let's see. Um, show IP OSPF interface brief. Okay, so we have here on this switch, I have 10.0.0.1. Okay, I have this network, VLAN 30, VLAN 20, VLAN 10, but I'm missing this network, the 10.0.2.0. Okay, so config T. Actually, before that, let me do show run section OSPF 0, same thing. So let me remove that. Yeah, again, but I know I could have do some route summarization and to summarize the network and do /16 instead, and that would be 0.0.255.255 area 0 to make it more easy, to make it easier. Um, so let me go do router OSPF. Is it one? Yeah, it's one. No, let me paste that. Let me, okay, let me remove that. And let me add 10.0 dot, oops, dot 2.0. Okay, do WR and show IP route. Okay, now it kicked in. Let me see, show IP route. Okay, so we have, okay, so we have 10.0.1, 10.10, oh, well, no, I mean 10.0.1, 10, 20, 30. Oh, I may have to do it for this switch as well. Okay, show IP OSPF interface brief. Okay, so got what we got. We got 20. We got 10. We have 30. We have 10.2. Okay, so at least let me see now if okay, so which means so PC4. Let me see which IP. Let me see. It's IP config. Okay, so that 30 can ping that 60. So the 30 VLAN can ping the 60 segmentation. Okay, so that works. Let me see now. Let me try VLAN 20. Let me ping 192.168.60.100. Okay, it works. Let me see VLAN 10 now. Ping 192.168.60.100. Okay, now let me okay, let me try. Ah, let me see. Let me ping VLAN 60 now to VLAN. Let me start with VLAN 10. So this is 10.100. 10.100. Okay. Okay, let me ping 20.100 and 30.100. 20.100. Okay, yeah, the next ping will always fail because of the up resolution. Let me do 101, same thing. Okay, that's good. And let me do 30. Okay, that's right. Okay, the 100. So the first ping will take a while to map the routing table. Um, okay, so now, so what about 60 and 50? Let me see. 50 unreachable. Okay, so it's unreachable. Okay, so let me do ping minus t. I'm gonna let it run. So what's going on is again, let me do show IP route. Okay, for OSPF I have 10.20 10.0.2. Show IP OSPF interface brief. Oops, brief. Okay, what we have here? 10.1, 10.2. Okay, so I should be good here. So on that switch, let me see what we have. Show run section OSPF 10.0. Well, let me make it easy. Copy, undo route. Oops, conft. Actually, I'm seeing do show IP route. We have Okay, now let's do show IP OSPF interface brief 04050 02. Okay, so we have 02 here, we have 4050, but I don't have 01. Okay, so let me do router OSPF 1. I will remove that network. Uh, and I will give, we're missing 10.0.1.0. Okay, so if I go back, do show IP OSPF interface brief, now it works. So good. So let me see now. Here we go. Okay, so now 60 can ping 50. Okay, so let me see what about 40. That's right. Okay, so everything is working. So um, PC from VLAN 60 can ping VLAN 40, and 40 as well can ping the 60 network. 68.60.100. Yep. Okay, and obviously 50 network. Okay. Let's see the 30 network. Oh, 30. Oops, okay. Well, let's see what's going on. 30 network. Um, okay, let's see. Um, do show run section OSPF. Okay, I have here 192.168.0. Okay, here I'm missing the 10.0. Um, okay, we have 10.01 network. Here, okay, I'm missing the 10.00 network. Okay, so let me see, router OSPF. Um, 0 network. Okay, now let's see. Can it ping now? Okay, let's see what's going on. Show IP route 001 02 40 50 60 40 50. Let's see, show IP OSPF interface brief. Okay, I have 192 168 40 50 10.01 10.00. Wait, let me do that. Okay, so let me see here now. Show IP OSPF interface brief. Okay, we have 30, we have 20, 10, 0, 2. Okay, it's missing 0, 0. Okay, conf router OSPF 1 network 10.0.0.0 0.0.0.7 area 0. Okay, do W, oops, do WR. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So now let's see. Here we go. Okay, so 40 can ping 30. Um, Actually, let me see. 20. Okay, 10. Oops. All right. Okay, so that was it. Um, so basically, it was I did not do any route summarization. I rather configure each network and give them each their um, wildcard mask. Okay. All right. Take care. Bye.